Hey, welcome back. Just a couple things, because I know I'm going to get comments on it, because I would probably make a comment on it. Number one, you'll notice our chimney right here is lower than the cupola. Oop, got to go that way. and it's just at the peak of the roof. See, if we come down like this, it's just over the peak of the roof. And the general rule of thumb is that you want to have the chimney 2 feet higher than anything that's within 10 feet of it, and that allows the wind to come and get a good draw and everything. And yep, we know that. We actually have an extension to put on this chimney. It's brand new in the box, and if we have to, we're gonna add that extension, and then if that's the case, then we're gonna have to guy it and tie it to the roof, which I'm not real happy and excited about doing. But we have a house in Kansas that has a steeper roof than this, and the chimney doesn't even go across the peak of the roof, and it works fine. And so that's number one. We're going to try this and see if it works, and if we have to, we're prepared to go higher with the chimney. That's number one. Number two, it's like, well, the smoke can come right in your cupola. I can't do this backwards when I'm looking behind me, but the smoke could come up and out of the cupola. It could, if the wind was blowing that direction. We're going to monitor that as well, and if it does, we'll deal with that. Again, we can lift the chimney up. We could put panels on the cupola, and so there's something there. We could put shutter doors on that, we close the shutters over top of the screens on the cupola in the wintertime, and then take them off in the summertime. Something like that we could do. So that's an issue that we are considering and that we will play with and monitor. Another one is, hey, what about the possibility of sparks coming out of the chimney and going into the cupola, getting up underneath there and creating bad things? Again, we're going to monitor that. The kind of stove we have, it has a reburner in it, and so sparks don't come out of the chimney. But again, we're going to monitor that, so don't get afraid. Another thing is, okay, so we've got this beautiful hole in our ceiling that, that hot air can come up and escape the house. Well, what do you do in the winter when you're trying to warm the house, right? You don't want that to happen. We got it covered. Underneath that cupola, we're going to build like a square tunnel, if you will, a vertical tunnel, and then we're going to have, if you think of it as cupboard doors that match the ceiling that we're putting in. So in the wintertime, and they'll be insulated cupboard doors, we'll just close the cupboard doors over the bottom of the tunnel, and it'll be just like a ceiling, and it'll be insulated, and there will be no access to the cupola via the air in the house in the wintertime when we're burning the wood stove. So that's just a couple things we have considered vis-a-vis the chimney and the cupola. If you have other ideas or other things you think I need to think about, hey, I'll listen to them. I will consider them, because this is my first time doing this, and I've done a lot of thinking, a lot of reading, a lot of YouTube watching, and again, I just tell you, if I can do it, you can do it, because just a little over a year ago, I did not even know how to do a toenail, let alone anything here. And my wife and I are fixing to move into this house, and we are so happy, because we've been living 3 winters in a very small trailer just to make this happen. All right, I'll see you out there.